What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Salute to all of our veterans for tomorrow's Memorial Day. Somehow I accidentally turned my music off. Love it. I don't know how I did it. There we go. All right. The past couple of lives, I've been working on an 88 pair bundle I bought back in April. I am finally on the last 8 pairs of this bundle. These are all Converse, all size 6 and women's. All are dirty. All have the original box. Last live, I already took out all the laces and everything. So today, I'm just going to quickly go through and clean them. Every color. There we go. Beat up pair of reds, beat up pair of maroons. Camos that are actually in pretty good shape, but are a little dirty. Got some navy blues. Some blacks are the worst pair. See how dirty and yellow they are. Purples. Yellows. Whites. Lots of colorways. 8 pairs. All of these I'll sell for pretty cheap, but we're still working on cleaning up 8 pairs real quick. Shouldn't be a long day. John here with Soul Sneaker Co. Let's roll. Yeah, I don't use Shoe Lotto. This stuff is the bomb. Alright. Soft bristle brush. Couple sponges. Vegetable brush. That's pretty much it. Let's get to rolling. I do need my towel 1 second. Alright. Pretty straightforward process. We're trying to get these as clean as we can. I don't sell these for very much, but they're part of a very big bundle I bought. Got them for about $16 a piece. I'm not going to make any money on them, but I don't mind selling them for a loss. You know, to get business to get them to people that want Converse for cheap. I'm your supply. I'm your supply. All right. Let's see how good we can get these. These are probably the most used ones out of today's bundle. Which means the most amount of work. Converse are not easy to clean. I actually despise cleaning Converse. These are tough sneakers. Get that canvas soaked. These are tough. I mean, yellow dirty, at least white. These are the roughest pair. I mean, sometimes I feel like doing giveaways on shoes like this. But I did pay for them. I do want to try to recoup some of the money. These are part of a big bundle I bought. And Converse, man, they wear out your sponges real fast. Definitely save the worst for last. I hate doing these. I don't even know what I can sell these for. $1. I mean, honestly, they're probably $8 sneakers or probably giveaway sneakers. I don't know. give these away probably. See some of the black spot here? Let's see. Not really. I'm not trying to kill myself over these sneakers either. These are probably some $7.99s. Nothing special. A little bit better. Eh. Alright, that was the hardest pair. I don't even know if I wanted to clean them. It's probably the next dirtiest pair. So this is the more popular color, the Oxford Red. Real dirty. I use this vegetable brush to loosen dirt. These converses are a pain in the ass. They blow out your sponges right away. Soak these down. Yeah, these are coming out much nicer than the last pair. I think the last pair was really, really used. Don't expect to get much out of them. Oh yeah, these are tough ones. I guess that was my choice. I left the Converses to the end. I probably hate cleaning these the most. Converse and Vans are the worst ones. Let's see how well they come out. Infinitely better. So this one looks a lot yellower. probably waste a sponge every 2 pairs, especially on these Converse. This rough toe up here just destroys sponges. So it is what it is. These just have lower soles that really soak in the dirt. I mean, I try not to even buy Converse, to be honest with you, but they came in a damn shoe bundle. Sometimes I'll offer to take every piece of shoe someone has to get a deal on them all. And then you're left with stragglers like this. I gotta be careful with this brush. You will fade the canvas. What's funny is that the way they were sitting, they're probably a $6-7 shoe. Maybe I can get $10 out of them. I don't really sell Converse for much, especially in women's sizes. Just kind of try to get your money back. All right, what's the next worst pair? Maroon joints. I try to work my worst pairs up to my best. The work gets less and less as you go along. These are already coming out way nicer than the last pair. These are probably less used. Even though there's a layer of dirt, when you clean them off, it comes out to white again, not that cream color. Let's see what we can do here. These sponges go bye-bye fast. the rest of the shoe. These will work your arms out, let me tell you. All right. Come out much better. Old one's dirty, yellow. He's already gone. I run through sponges on Converses like water. Already ordered another one. About a sponge every 2 pairs of Converse. That's why I hate cleaning them. I don't usually buy them. But I have them. I'm not going to let them sit. So I'll clean them and post them for very cheap. All right, here we go. Get these lower soles. Good enough. Like I said, I'm not going to sell these for very much, but I do get them looking clean at the very least. To me, a good once over on shoes at this price point is fine. All right. There's a maroon Converse. Clean, done. These are in much better condition. I could probably get my cost out of these. All right, next worst ones. Navy blues. Loosen up all that dirt. What does Goodwill sell these for? Converses. $7.99, 30 as hell. No box. At least all these have their boxes. The sponge is already cooked. I take it back. It looks like, especially with Converse, one sponge lasts for about 2 shoes. One pair. One sponge to a pair before they're absolutely ragged out. I like to get that all-star sign clean. Let's clean that canvas. Should be a quick night. I'm doing the last 8 pairs of an 88 pair bundle I bought back in April. These are kind of the straggler pairs. But they all do have boxes. There's your navy. Cleaned up. Sponge gone. There's the dirty one. You can see how yellow it is on the bottom. Cleaned up. Honestly, on these, I'm just trying to get my cost back. I bought 88 pairs of shoes. I would say 60 of them, I'll double my money. The other 20 to 28, I should either break even or lose. Well, you'll make a lot more than you lose. At least doubling up. I said at least doubling. Because sometimes I triple, quadruple, quintuple. This weekend I've already sold 9 pairs. Slower weekend, but 9 pairs is better than no pairs. There's no post office tomorrow. Can't ship out tomorrow either. Be sitting on these for a while. These are tough. I hate doing converse. All the dirt gets trapped in all these little holes here. All right, let's hit the rest. Let's clean that canvas. As you can see, the canvas is faded. Not going to be faded anymore. The sponge is cooked already, see? Not horrible. All right, purple ones aren't that bad. These aren't that bad. I'd say these white ones are the worst. Try to work this canvas, see how I can do. When you see me do this, it's just filtering all the dirty water out of it. So I can clean another pair. Loosen dirt. And then I run it through here to get all that dirty water out. All right, let's work this lower sole. I've already cooked 2 sponges. I'm probably gonna run through 8 or 9 sponges alone today. But this is the only method I know that works really well on Converse and a lot of shoes. I've tried all the soaps. I've tried all the special brushes. Tried it all. You can see these get wasted fast. But they work. You'll see. These are already coming out really, really nice. As long as I can get this white canvas back to looking new, I actually might be able to make $1 or $2 on these. The last couple Converses I cleaned, honestly, you just kind of hope to get your costs back. If I would have just bought these Converse at a garage sale, I would have never paid $16 a pair. I'd pay like $2 a pair. So that's just how these came out. When you buy a huge bundle, I look at it price per pair. So I bought a lot of Jordans, a lot of Nikes that I paid only $16 a pair for. But then you get these little, you get other shoes in the deal that are definitely not worth $16. Case in point, I don't know so many people that buy these. I think you can buy these at Target and some other retail stores. And usually when a brand starts selling a lot of their merchandise to those cheap retailers, kind of diminishes their brand. I'm not going to say I don't sell Converse. I just sold a pair the other day. I just don't sell a lot. I don't carry a lot. Alright, let's see how these came out. Yeah. Infinitely better. Much better. Suppose the other one is very yellow on the bottom. Marks and scuffs. Look how these get worn down. It's almost like I gotta use a sponge or shoe, almost. See if I can get a little bit more life out of this. I mean, it's already cooked. My lights are bright, but I wonder if you can see how they got marks all over them. They're dirty. Do my best to get them out. As good as they're gonna get. Not horrible. Three more pairs. Bye-bye. Alright. Got the purples down. I need 8 pairs of laces too. All these laces were dirty as hell. Alright. Let's waste the sponge. All right, that worked really well. These weren't too bad. The dirt came right off. Purple Oxfords. Not Oxford, I'm sorry. This is called Ox. Converse All-Stars Ox. Make sure you use one of these brushes to loosen up the dirt, because by the time you hit it with the sponge, most of it will all come off. All right. The amount of time I put them into these is just right, you know. These aren't high-dollar shoes, but they clean up nice. You got the original box. Once you put brand new laces on them, should look good. That was amazing. All right, I got two more pairs. Some yellow joints. These are pretty dirty. Bottoms are dirty. Everything's dirty. These are rough. Thing about Converse and Vans, especially the canvas models, if you scrub that canvas too hard, it will fade. So you got to be extremely careful when you brush down the canvas. Now this is a bright yellow. If I scrub too hard, it'll look dull. Just careful. Just be careful when you clean canvas like this. Sometimes it's almost better to leave a stain instead of scrubbing the hell out of that spot, because you'll fade that one spot. So not only will you have a stain, you'll have also a faded spot. So that's especially why I use a soft bristle brush. It's not that abrasive. It's really hard to hurt the canvas. So the tools you use are very important. Let's see. Much better. Cooked. I ain't gonna lie, this non-copyright little app I got, this beat's kind of hit. All right, let's get this canvas. It's super dirty. Came out great. Should be able to get my money back on these. Yellow joints. Look good. All right, last pair of these Converses, and then thank goodness. I despise cleaning Converses. Got them in camo now. All right. Soak them up. That's a good ass beat. I'll be so glad when this night is over with these. Converse suck for cleaning, let me tell you. Worst soles to clean in the industry, for sure. The lower soles. I've cleaned hundreds and hundreds of sneakers. Converse and Vans are my least favorite. But they do look good when you finish. All right, last one. This pair is rough. I think I'll use a new sponge for these. It's funny how the right shoe is probably double dirty than the left. That's interesting. Alrighty. These look good. Converse and camo. Thank goodness that's over. All right, that's 8 pairs of Converse, 8 different colorways, 8 different levels of dirtiness. I knew it should be an easy live today. Those are the last 8 pairs of an 88 pair bundle I bought in April. Last live I did several Adidas, some more Vans, some more Converse. That was also from this person that I bought a bunch of shoes from. Obviously a young lady in a size 6, so I bought a bunch of her shoes, her husband's shoes, some kids' shoes. The husband's shoes were Jordans. And while I was there, I offered to buy every shoe that they had. So I picked up a ton of these shoes for cheap. Just gonna prep myself for next live. Bam. Only an hour a day, that's all right. I definitely did not want to spend a lot of time on Converses. I don't think they're very popular anymore. I sell Converse once in a while. Women's more than men's, obviously. These were a little bit more special because the person I bought them from kept all the boxes, which is very rare, especially on Converse. To find people with Converse that actually save the boxes is incredible. Man, if you stopped in today, thank you. I know it wasn't a long session. I just had to really finish this last pair of sneakers from this bundle. You know what I'll do right now? I'm going to pick out the next couple pairs. That will give you something to do. I'm going to pick out another 9 pairs that I will clean on tomorrow's live. Let's find a bundle that I bought. Let's see what happens. All right, I found another setup. I found another bundle I bought on April 16th. I'm going to bring out 9 pairs. Here's my first. Some Vans In-N-Out Burger. You ever seen these before? I haven't. All right, let's grab 8 more. Some black Vans. Paid $3. Good shape. Look terrible now. These are some very interesting blazers. Kind of got a corkscrew tag. Cork in the bag. This is pretty interesting. I've never seen these before. It's a men's 9. They need cleaned very badly. That's 3. Some Adidas joints. I paid $3 for these. Pretty damn good shape. Adidas Cloud Foam. Interesting. That's sport. These are some big ass Hokas. Damn. These are pretty worn though. Hoka Clifton 9. 13D. I have to look up what a 13D is. I don't know if that's wide or not. It's probably a little bit wider. These are big as hell. That's 5. Got some on clouds. No inner soles. That's 6. Got some ladies Air Maxes. Actually, not ladies. This is a men's 10.5. Huh. That's 7 pairs. There's some Clarks, but I don't sell boots like this. I'm going to give these to the wife to sell. Dollar. These are some Adidas. Opening ceremony, 2002. I don't know what that means. These are a men's 8. These are a little cooked. Oh man, I don't think I can sell these. These might be cooked. I don't know about that. That's a tough sell. Some Nike Ebernins. These are pretty used and abused too. $2. This is 8 pairs. And we'll rock another pair of Blazers tomorrow. That'll be 9 pairs. 8.5 men's and Blazers. So I got some stuff set out for tomorrow. I have over 400 pairs of shoes to clean. It's an insane amount, but we'll get through it. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna hit up all these shoes tomorrow. We got 2 pairs of Blazers, 2 pairs of Vans, some Adidas joints, some Hoka joints, On Clouds, Air Maxes, and some Nike Ebernins in really rough shape. Got to make a decision on these Adidas. I mean, the damn tags are missing in the back. They're kind of cooked in the rear. More likely using some giveaways. Or some throwaways. I might just keep the laces from them. Give them away or whatever. But anyway, that'll do it for my live today. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday. Have a blessed Memorial Day tomorrow. This is John with Soul Sneaker Co. All the Converse you saw me clean today will go on my eBay, my Mercari, and Depop. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Peace.